Are you concerned about the correct way to parallel compress the high mids of a stereo synth stack? Watch this video.
LOLO BX.
What's up? It's LOLO BX. On this episode of
Just the tip.
I'm going to have a quick discussion / rant on why you might be too caught up on the technical side of production. Have you ever felt like you've learnt so much and you've spent so many hours learning so many technical things, but you still feel like you're getting nothing out of it? You feel like you're getting nowhere and you're not finishing enough music? It's not really reflecting in the end product? Or do you ever feel like the more you learn, the more you don't know? This might be a trap that you've fallen into. I know I've definitely fallen into it myself over the years. It's definitely an easy trap to fall into, especially with so much technical knowledge available on things like YouTube, for instance. But if we're aware of the issue, we know how to combat the problem. It can really hold you back from productivity and finishing music because you're too focused on these tiny little things which may not even impact the end product at all. Things that just do your head in. You're sitting there for hours and hours and hours tweaking this snare, and at the end of it, you've actually made it sound worse than what it did when you started. We've all been there. There's too many technical tutorials on YouTube, and it's too easy to fall down the rabbit hole, especially with things like forums and Facebook groups, where that seems to be all people discuss. This is pretty much why I wanted to start this video series where I focus on more holistic topics and challenges that producers face, because there's certain things that aren't really being spoken about enough, and I think they're really valid problems and challenges that we face as producers, and they're not overly technical. I believe getting too technical can be detrimental to your progress as an artist. Basically, you just need to focus on the fundamentals of music. Of course, you need to know the basics, the fundamentals of production, sound design, mixing, etc. But you also need to work on your songwriting and finishing music, which is where you get most of the benefit and most of the improvement as an artist, in my opinion. How many times have you seen someone arguing in a Facebook group about the best type of compressor to use or why you shouldn't use sausage fattener? I love sausage fattener. It's a limiter and a saturator all in one. It's got two knobs and it makes it way much more louder. All jokes aside, I use it all the time. People are too picky. We've all seen these tech snobs. They plague every forum, every Facebook group. People getting on their high horse about which plugins to use, how to use them. Bro, where's your music?
Talk to him.
How many times have you seen people arguing about doing something the right way or the wrong way? Man, I see people arguing about things that I don't even understand, and they don't even have any music. You can definitely fall down the rabbit hole of getting too technical. But having said all of this, if the technical side of things is what you're interested in, by all means, pursue it as much as you want. There's heaps of producers, heaps of cool artists that have a really deep technical knowledge when it comes to sound design and production, and that's their thing. Their music is next level. If that's what you love to do, by all means do it. I just don't get distracted by it, don't let it affect your productivity, and don't feel like it's something that you really have to master to make great music. Because at the end of the day, music is about feeling, music is about songwriting and emotion. There's so many things go into writing music, technicality is only one of those. There's also a lot of great artists that focus more on the fundamentals and are not overly technical in any way, and their music is awesome. So just take a step back. If you think that it's affecting your productivity in any way, then maybe this one applies to you. Maybe you can dial it back a bit. Don't get distracted or disheartened when you see someone in a forum talking about something that you don't understand. Don't feel like that's something that you really have to go and research and wrap your head around before you can progress. Don't feel like you have to implement it into your own production in any way. Master the fundamentals, and above all else, have fun with it. Keep finishing music, and that's about it from me. As always, I've also typed this out in a blog post, which is linked below. Sometimes I'll be editing the videos and realize I forgot this or that point, come up with a few bonus tips, which I type out in these articles. They're all available on my website for all of these videos, so click the link below if you want to suss that out. Hopefully this helped you out. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel because there's heaps more videos on the way. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. And good luck on your journey as a musician. Till next time, peace.